This episode of Sportsman's News Television is brought to you by the Sportsman's News Pro Membership Sweepstakes, where everyone hunts and fishes like the pros. Ford Trucks, Sitka Gear, Browning, Outdoor Edge Knives, Alps Outdoors, and Sportsman's Warehouse.
Hi, I'm Mike Deming, president and owner of Sportsman's News and the Pro Membership Sweepstakes. On this episode, we're going to be with Stuart Fraser and Itchen Mountain Outfitters. This is one of my favorite annual trips that we do. We give this trip away and have for the last 4 years, and I've been going to Stuart's for about the last 10 years. I love harvesting bears. I've shot 39 of them, a bunch of them with Stuart. So this year broke my heart that I wasn't able to be the one that gets to go up there with him. I've got another good friend, Sparky Sparks. He owns M2D Camel Properties out of Idaho, hunts bears himself, and has his own TV show. I've introduced him to Stuart before at a few of the shows, so I asked him if he could go up, host a show, run the camera, get things done. Sparky's hilarious. Stuart is hilarious as well. I knew this was going to be a great show with all of these guys together. Stick around. You guys are going to enjoy this show. British Columbia is known for having big bears and lots of them. The number of bears in this area provides a great opportunity to hunt with spot and stalk techniques and not sitting on a bait pile. This isn't even an option in this province, as it's illegal. In over a decade of hunting with Itchen Mountain Outfitters, I've never seen another hunter during bear season in the field. The locals don't seem to hunt them, and with millions of acres in Stuart's designated guide area, there isn't another outfitter around.
Hunting spring bears, British Columbia, central British Columbia. And we hunt bears out of the vehicle, driving the roads, looking at log slashes, looking at farmers' fields, looking for big, old, mature boars. And we just seen one that popped out on us. He was a pretty good bear.
Stuart would like every one of his hunters to harvest a 7-foot bear or at least a large, mature one.
Too small. What do you think? A close one.
The only way you can do that is to let the smaller ones go. And after a full day of hunting, none of those big boys showed themselves.
Had an exciting day. Saw 5 good-sized bears, just a couple of real big ones. Having a fantastic time here with Itchen Mountain Outfitters.
Yesterday we saw 5 different bears, put a couple stalks on, just couldn't make it happen. Today's another day. I'm excited to be up here with Stuart and Sabrina Fraser, and we're having a great time with Itchen Mountain Outfitters. I'm Sparky. We're getting ready to head out. We'll see you here in a little bit, somewhere out in the field.
Day 2 is a lot hotter in both temperature as well as bear sightings. These tend to go hand in hand. The hot days cause the mosquitoes to be much more active and irritate the bears significantly in the woods. So they have a tendency to spend more time out of the woods where the breeze is stronger and keeps the bugs at bay. Let's see what the warm weather does for our team.
What do you have to say for yourself?
I'm disappointed in myself for missing that one.
That wasn't an easy shot. So
that was a nice bear.
I'm not disappointed in you either. Deming will be disappointed.
Well, Deming definitely wasn't disappointed in that shot. That was a tough shot for anybody. Running, quartering away. I'm even impressed that Sparky was able to get the camera on it, and I know he couldn't have hit it. I've seen him shoot.
Yeah, he's got some space between his ears, so we're going to go have a better look.
I'm here with Bill, our Sportsman's Pro membership winner. Is this your first bear?
This is my first bear.
Well, congratulations on a great shot and a nice big black bear. I know you got 2 tags, so we're gonna get this thing taken care of and get back out.
Well, Bill definitely redeemed himself on that shot. That was a great shot and some fast activity. I think the adrenaline may have got the most of the guys after having that miss just a few minutes before. That bear's a little closer to 6 foot than the 7 foot that Stuart likes, but I'm going to tell you, I've harvested a lot of bears, and judging bears in an instance like that, a lot of times you're going to get it wrong. Best part about hunting in British Columbia, you can have 2 tags. Bill's got just that and more days to hunt. Day 3 of Bill's 5-day hunt was slow to start, but they finally got the break they were looking for. Coming around the corner, Stuart spotted a big black spot in the ditch that usually isn't there. The wind was perfect, and as they worked closer to get a visual, it was obvious that this was 2 big bears. This time of year, it usually means a boar and a sow. We always book our trip with the prime of the rut hunt dates in mind, and this was just what our guys were looking for. As they move in closer, another boar comes out of the bush, even closer than the other. It isn't uncommon when there is a hot sow in the area that will be multiple boars in that area as well. Our guys are in the thick of it.
What's wrong with that bear?
Nothing's wrong with that bear.
So tell everybody at home why we didn't shoot that big bear.
Because there was a bigger one another 100 yards down the road.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. And we got 2 more days left.
There was a bigger one. We talked about it.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Wow, amazing, huh? A lot of bears in this country. Actually, all 4 of those really look nice. Really nice bears.
Yeah, well, try to tell that to your guide. Huh, they look really nice.
We talked about
Don't tell your guide nothing. Your guide will tell you.
They look really nice. Tell your guide how nice those look.
What's your problem?
This is all I got to say about that whole ordeal is just, that was a TV moment
cool,
for the
that
history
one was
books.
right
They were right there, the guys in the screen. I mean, what more do you want? Oh, maybe you want the guy to shoot the bear. Oh, I don't know.
So, Michael, there's 4 bears.
This sounds like the beginning of a good joke.
First one is too small. Second one is a good bear. Maybe right under 6.5, maybe right around 6.5. The sow in the front 2 was as big as the second bear. The boar, the third one, was 7 foot. We go after the 7 foot one.
I think there's a saying or something about a bear in the hand is worth 2 in the bush or something like that. Maybe Stuart needs to learn that. But then again, you're not going to kill a 7-foot bear if you shoot every 6'10" bear. Days 4 and 5 were significantly colder, with a lot less opportunities than our team would like. The stalks that did take place weren't working out, and in typical Sportsman's News fashion, Bill was taking his last tag to the last light of the last night.
We just spotted a couple of bears up in the field up here. A brown one and a black one, not sure which is which. See if we can't get one.
With enough time to make it to one of Stuart's go-to honey holes during the rut, they rolled in to find a pair of bears. Color Fairies bears make up about 40% of the bears in this area, and although this beautiful chocolate bear isn't a 7-footer that we were looking for, he's something that's on Bill's bucket list.
What a gorgeous bear. Hit it. Load, 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 load. Get it?
Yeah. He's done.
Pretty bear, pretty brown bear. Good shot. It's a boar. And we were trying to hold out to get the big one, but it's the last day. We're getting down to the final crunch, so we decided to come in the basin and found a boar and a sow together. Not the biggest bear that we wanted to get, but it's a beautiful brown boar. And congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, congratulations to Bill for not only winning this hunt, but also filling both of his tags and having a great time with Stuart and Sparky. You know what? With utilizing this all of the days of his hunt and taking it to the wire, didn't leave Sparky a whole lot of time to hunt for himself. It got new hunters rolling in 2 days, and Sparky doesn't have a dedicated cameraman either. But Sparky, in true professional fashion, made the most of the time he had left.
It's been pouring rain this morning. It's about 1 o'clock and the sun is trying to sneak through. It's sprinkling a little bit. So Stuart and I are going to head out and see if we can't put a nice big black bear on the ground and bring it to you. Stay tuned. We're heading out right now.
We just spotted a bear up the road a little ways. Backed up a bit and did a stalk. Ended up being just a sow. So one of many we've seen so far this week. We're going to go keep looking for a boar. Not that big. Pretty bear.
That's a pretty good load right there.
Clydesdale bears.
I just showed you that other giant pile right on the road. This one's 30 yards down the road. It's another pile. You know the old adage, does a bear take a crap in the woods? Well, from being out here for a few days, I'm pretty certain the answer is no. They all come out on the road and do it. What do you think?
Let's go.
Walk now?
We're gonna have to.
Yeah, okay.
We're gonna have to take a long shot on him. He's a good one.
Okay.
There it is. There it is. Good shot. Good shot. You hammered him.
Did I get him good?
Oh yeah.
It's been...
We got it done.
That's a nice bear.
It's a nice bear. Big dandy.
We came over that hill and the weather has not been good for us. But, you know, persistence, always. It's the last, we got, what, an hour and a half
We got
left?
an hour and a half left last day.
Hour and a half left last day, and we came over the hill and he was running down the road. I mean,
I don't get it. Everything we've seen has just been hauling
Today.
ass, yeah.
yeah, and literally 300 yards down the road in front of us, ran down the road, and Stuart's like, that's a nice bear. Let's walk down there. And, you know, he ran over that rise. It's probably 500-600 yards, and you know me, that's a long ways, because 500 yards is like...
I carried him half the way.
That's 5 times over my normal step count for the day, because I got it set at 100. So he had to carry the camera, carry the guns, and I just was like... So
I went back and got him.
that bear, we came over the hill, he was about 150, 200 yards away. Just starting to go around the corner, but I was able to hopefully put a decent shot on him. Love that 26 Nosler. It's just an awesome gun. And thanks, buddy.
We got her done.
I think we pulled it off.
Let's go find this bad boy.
There was standing right there. That's a lot of blood. It's a good sign. Ha! Yeah. I've hunted hard. I was able to film the pro member winner, shoot a couple bears, miss a bear, make a lot of great stocks, and all came together. That's pretty spectacular right there.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Beautiful white patch.
He's got a beautiful hide on him.
Canadian panda bear.
We've seen lots of rubbed bears this week, and this one hasn't got a flaw on him. He's gorgeous.
We have had an awesome week here. We've seen over 40 bears. This morning was our last day to hunt, and it was 3 degrees Celsius, which is about 35, 36 Fahrenheit. Not very warm. It was snowing.
We got snow today.
We got snow this morning when we were up in the hills. Just everything was going against us today. Then it was pouring rain, as you saw. The bears haven't been moving much, but we didn't care. It was our last day. Stuart and I have a great time together, so we were going to go out no matter what. If nothing else, we were going to have some great laughs and maybe see some bears. This guy, as you saw, presented us a shot, and we made it happen. I couldn't be more happy. It's a great bear.
Yeah, it's a beautiful bear. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous bear.
Stuart showed us over 40 bears this week, and that's just me and the other guy I was hunting with. So if you're looking for an amazing bear hunt, spot and stock, it's all spot and stock up here in British Columbia. Look them up, Itchy Mountain Outfitters. Stuart and Sabrina put on a great spread. I know I'll be back next year, and I'm pretty sure Mike Deming will never be back. That's just what I heard.
He'll have to come back with you. That's the only stipulation.
If he comes back with me, look out, NASCO.
I don't know if NASCO's ready for that.
Look out, British Columbia, if
That's
Deming,
right,
Stewart, and Sparky get
I
together.
see jail and bars involved.
We might not do much hunting.
Well, you can count on one thing. I'm definitely going to be up there next time. Not going to miss out on this fun. These guys had a great time. And if you'd like to be up there next time when we come up and do this trip, make sure you give Stuart a call. Tell him you want to come up when the Sportsman's News team is up there. And Sparky and Stuart, we're all going to have a great time. Thanks for joining us on this episode of Sportsman's News Television. We'll see you next time.
This episode of Sportsman's News Television is brought to you by the Sportsman's News Pro Membership Sweepstakes, where everyone hunts and fishes like the pros. Ford Trucks, Sitka Gear, Browning, Outdoor Edge Knives, Alps Outdoors, and Sportsman's Warehouse.